Prague, Czech Republic has a reputation of being one of the cheapest capital cities in Europe. So today we're going to test it. Welcome to Prague. Today we're going to see what Prague has to offer, but we're going to be doing everything on a budget. We're going to be eating delicious food. We're going to see very, very interesting places, starting with the Franz Kafka statue. Czech Republic is right in the middle of Europe, and one thing you should not do is don't call Czech Republic Eastern Europe, because I don't like it. If you saw yesterday's video, I did a tour of the whole city, and that's the first thing that the tour guide told us. Don't say Czech Republic is Eastern Europe. If you watched yesterday's video, another thing you would notice is the weather's very, very different. We lost 12 degrees from yesterday to today. Yesterday was 26 degrees. I was wearing shorts. It was so nice, but today it's cold. I'm all covered up. And it's currently 14 degrees. Very different from yesterday. Actually, it's currently 8 degrees here in the morning, but the high today is going to be 14. Very different from 26 yesterday. This video should be called Welcome to the City with the Most Graffiti. It's absolutely everywhere. Prague is really, really cool though. I don't think it's underrated because many people come here, many people love it, but definitely add Czech Republic to your list when you visit Europe, because there's many amazing places in Europe, but I feel like Prague is different. Prague is very, very different. It's very historic. There's stuff here that's like over 1,000 years old. So today we're going to try and get the whole Prague experience, but on a budget, starting with breakfast. Breakfast is going to be here at the Donuterie. I saw it online. It has very, very good reviews. Let's check it out.
Also blueberry, cinnamon, salted caramel, which is the bestseller here. And also I recommend the raspberry white chocolate.
We are off to a very, very good start. So that was the Donuterie. Let me show you it again. Highly, highly recommend. Really, really nice. These are the hours, 10 till 6. Really, really nice lady in there. So when I got there dead at 10 when it opened, and just as I was leaving it started to fill up, so I tried to get there very early, but the lady was so kind, and so I got a latte and a chocolate donut, and it come to 144 crowns, which is this much in, I guess, US dollars, which is this much, so we're off to a good start. This is the Powder Gate Tower. It got its name because they used to store guns in it. Now, there used to be a wall all the way around the old town. So that's the old town inside, this is the new town outside. And there used to be 11 towers all the way around the old town, and the wall connected every single tower, but there's only 3 towers left. This is one of them. The building right next to it, this is a music hall, but this is the location where they signed the independence to become 2 different countries. So Czechoslovakia became Slovakia and Czech Republic. So if you go right this way, this is where you're going to enter the old town. So everything this side of the tower is the old town, and everything over there is the new town. I can't believe how different today is from yesterday. Yesterday was so nice and today is so cold, but today is, I guess this week is still spring break. We don't have spring break in Europe, but we do have the Easter holidays. So the city is just full of teenagers, like high school trips. So many German kids, so many Italian kids, and they were so loud and running around. So let's see if the cold weather scared them off today. So these are the 2 most famous things in Prague. That is the Charles Bridge, and over there is the Prague Castle right there. We're gonna go there later, but we have somewhere else to go right now. I can't get over that donut. It was so good. It pays to be kind, you know, because I mean, a million people are not gonna watch this video, but if that lady was so mean or she wasn't welcoming, then I wouldn't give her a shout out. But definitely go there. Everywhere I go to, I'm gonna put in the description so you can go there too. This whole week you're gonna see this everywhere in the city. Just armies of German teenagers. So of course there's other reasons why Czech Republic is so cheap. One of the reasons is they don't have euros. They have their own currency, which is a big factor. But then I was thinking that Norway and Sweden also have their own currency, and they're both very, very expensive. The same as the UK. Like, we don't have euros, we have pounds, and the UK is very expensive. So it can't just be the currency. So what's the reason? Why is that one yellow? Check out this boat hotel. That's cool. But we are going right there. That is the dancing house. So the dancing house is right by the river. River's right there. It's known as Fred and Ginger, and it's supposed to resemble two dances. Here come the teenagers. It's definitely getting colder. We're walking along the bridge. So over there is the Charles Bridge. This is just, I guess, a bridge. Prague Castle. Graffiti. I want to know, how did they get those big cranes in the middle of the river? How did they do that? I don't know. I just love how colorful the buildings are. They're so cool. But they're so old as well. Like, how does stuff survive but some stuff doesn't? It's amazing. History is so cool. You can't beat history. I've mentioned it before about the license plates here in Europe, so I can show you. So here it says CZ, which of course is Czech Republic. So every single country in the EU will have their own letters on the license plate, so you know which country the car is from. So I've seen some SK, I think SK for Slovakia. Poland is PO, so when you see the license plate, you know where the cars come from. The trams look like they're like 50 years old. But they also have new ones with Oreos. So this is the entrance to Petrin Hill. And there is a museum at the top, but I think we can just go to the gardens, Petrin Gardens. So we're gonna try, because we're on a budget today, so we can't spend money. But yeah, I think we can go to Petrin Gardens. I don't know who lives here. Who lives here? This is one of the most confusing maps I've seen. Like, why do people do this crap? Graffiti, I never understood graffiti, but yeah, you can see here. So Petrin Hill. And it has Petrin Gardens, but there's so many Petrin Gardens, so I guess we just walk up to the top, see what we can see. We are going to go to Prague Castle later, and there's an amazing view from there. And I saw online that you can get a really good view from Petrin Hill, so let's try and get to the top. Oh, there's a park over here, or a nursery. That's cool. But let's go, Petrin Hill. If you're ever not sure which way to go, find someone with a dog, because you know 100% they live here. You know they're not a tourist, so ask them, because they're always going to know where to go. It's our first view of the city. So cool. Maybe that's the top, not sure. How cool is that? So peaceful. Wow. All the roofs are the same color. There's a little bit of, I guess, downtown over there with like tall skyscrapers, but there's not many in the old town. Well, there's none in the old town, really. This is another observation tower. I think it's a radio tower. You can go to the top of that. Amazing. If you're staying at the Chimney Garden Hotel, I found your card. I'm gonna leave it here, okay? There you go. I don't know if it's this way or this way. There's no signs, nothing. Wow. I don't know if you can see that, but that's Prague Castle. That's a cool view from here. We're going up there, but wow, that's cool. We're going there later. I need to show you this. Look what I found. Look, 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 look. That's it. That's all I found. That view is amazing, and it's free. So I don't know when you're gonna watch this video, but today's date is Wednesday, the 10th of April. And I've seen like 2 people. So I don't know if it's because of the cold weather. I don't know. But yeah, not many people today seeing that view. I think we can get a little bit higher, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ways. I see a gate over here, so I guess we go here. But I think we can get inside. Well, this looks like it goes down, so maybe we need to go the other way, because we still want to go up more if we can. Or maybe it's a dungeon. Yeah, this is going down. We don't want to go down. Look, people have engraved their names. Cool, I guess. Just going down. Yeah, I'm gonna go back, because we want to go higher if we can. I see a tent in the bushes over there. That's one thing, actually, I've been camping once. One time I can remember I've gone camping. That looks like it goes down as well. I'm not sure if we can get any higher, but it's so peaceful here. Literally nobody here. Only me on a Wednesday morning. That's cool. Let's go back to the dungeon bit. See, there he is. Can you see the tent? There he is. I think places like this are so fascinating because at one time, I'm sure this was like a very important castle. I don't know. But now it's just ruins. I think it's amazing. Like history like this, like what was going on right in this spot? Like 100 years ago, like 200 years ago. I'd love to know. It's amazing, I think. Like at one point this was so important to the people around here, and now people just scratch their names into the wall. It's amazing. Like this thing. Like this thing, I guess water dripped down here at some time. Like why? Like what was going on right here? I don't know. Did people live here? Did soldiers? I don't know. I really don't know, but yeah, places like this are so cool. And now it's just, now people do this. Wow, history. And then someone just woke up and felt the need to do that. Amazing. People are so great. Look at this view. So cool. I can just see the Charles Bridge, Prague Castle. Amazing. And it's so peaceful up here. I guess let's go down. I think this one's a museum. It's not open, but these things really freak me out. I feel like the eyes are gonna open or something. Creepy. Something I didn't expect to see. There's a cable car right here. Just went by me. Just made it down. I guess this is the cable car. It says 60 crowns to go up, 60 crowns to go down. So there you go. Beautiful flowers down here. There's a tram station down there, so I'll go down there and tell you which one is the closest to Petrin Hill. I'm not even going to try and say that. I don't know how to say that. So you get off the tram, go this way, and the hill is right there. Xingbake. I've seen so many people with these. They're called chimney cakes. You can put ice cream inside. Chimney cake. I've had one before. They're okay. Of course, there's a Starbucks. There's a Starbucks everywhere. You see what I mean? The old trams. Looks like from World War II or something. I'm gonna make my way to Prague Castle. So whenever I travel, I always find it interesting to see like two souvenir shops next to each other or two restaurants selling the same kind of food. But right here, so we have two places selling the chimney cone, the chimney cake. So this one, for a cone and ice cream, 120 crowns. This one, for a cone and ice cream, 155 crowns. Why would anybody go here when they can go there? I don't get it. You can see this car. It has D, which, is it Denmark or is it Deutschland? One of them is DE. I don't know which one's DE, which one's D, but there you go. Different license plate. So Prague Castle dates back to the 9th century. Amazing. It has served the seat for Czech kings, emperors and presidents over the centuries. Within its walls the St. Vitus Cathedral, Old Royal Palace, Golden Lane. Amazing. The grounds are huge. So much space up here, and the view, I don't know if you can see that, but the view is absolutely crazy. So cool. And there are guards right there. The discipline is amazing. If you ever go to Buckingham Palace in London, you can't get anywhere near the palace. You can't get anywhere near the guards. But here you can get, or you can literally stand next to the guards and get a picture. But you definitely can't get anywhere near the palace. Here you can get pretty close. It's cool, where you can literally go there and touch the palace. You can actually go in, you can buy a ticket to go in. It's really cool. There you go. Discipline is crazy. I think places like this and of course Buckingham Palace, like, yeah, they're very impressive and they're so huge, but just so much wasted space. Like, I bet some of these rooms haven't been used for years and years and years and years and years. And then of course the other issue is, like, literally just down the street you'll see homeless people sleeping on the street, and then there's so many empty rooms here. It's crazy. Like, Buckingham Palace has something like 700 rooms. Like, why is there 700 rooms? Yeah, it's, you know, history, I guess. All right, time to walk down. You see what I mean? Literally right here. There's a guy begging for pennies when there's literally a building made of gold right there. Just doesn't make sense. The world is crazy, and yeah, it shouldn't be happening. There's a store here that just sells rolling pins. Like, how many do they sell? How much money do they make? I always find it interesting, like, you see stores that just sell like chess pieces or like coffee tables. Like, how many do they sell? Like, how do they stay in business? Christmas shop. I love seeing this old man with his stick. He still gets out there and he still walks, because these are steep streets. These are. He's still out there traveling. Just look at all these people. So many high school kids. I just heard a British kid say, "There's a Mackey's, bro. Let's go to Mackey's, bro." We have just stepped on Charles Bridge. This is the #1 thing to see in Prague. We are gonna leave Charles Bridge. We're gonna come back in a second, but there's something really cool down here. So if you come down these stairs from Charles Bridge and you go down this street, you're gonna see something really cool. But there's a really cool square here. It looks like a dead end, but it's not. Just keep going. You're gonna go past the Wall pub. Let me give you a clue. Look at the wall. Fab 4. You're gonna turn right at the pub, go over the bridge. Over here is something. So this wheel, I read online that every night the ghost of a woman can be seen here washing her clothes. Now there's just a cute dog. See how it goes. But yeah, apparently every night you can see a ghost. Keep going, keep going. Over here you can see the John Lennon wall. I'll take a closer look in a second, but there's many people. But this is of course dedicated to John Lennon. When he died, some people painted this mural on the wall, and then the police came and they painted over it. But then they came back the next week and they painted it again. And then they came to an agreement that this can be the John Lennon wall. So now people come and leave their own notes. It's really cool. So many kids just drawing on the wall. But yeah, I love John Lennon, one of my heroes. Definitely come here and see the John Lennon wall. I have no idea why in Prague. I don't know, maybe the Czech people just have a strong connection with the Beatles. I have no idea, but there it is, John Lennon wall. Let's go back to the Charles Bridge. This says London Pride. They were from Liverpool. Prague is a very walkable city. This is how much it costs to take the transport. I haven't taken any transport, but there is trams, there's buses, there's of course trains, but I haven't taken anything. But I think it's very affordable. But yeah, just walk everywhere. Welcome back to the Charles Bridge. There's a lot of guys doing painting. You can get your own drawing done, your own portrait. They have souvenirs. And then over there you can just see Prague Castle. Let's keep walking. The Charles Bridge connects the old town with the lesser town. Construction began in 1357 under King Charles and completed in the 15th century. You can see Prague Castle and you can see the city skyline. There's 26 statues. There's JC. Mozart played it. That is sick. That is so cool. So they still have free concerts here. There's one tonight. But that organ, Mozart actually sat down and played that organ. Amazing. found a market here. Let's see if we can get lunch. Got a lot of fresh fruit. Looks delicious. This side of the market is souvenirs. The other side is food. A lot of chocolate. They got gingerbread, fudge. They have some hot dogs over here. I think I'm gonna get a hot dog. Bacon cheese, classic, delicious. That is a serious hot dog. Yeah. Got the bacon cheese hot dog and the water. Water was 25 and the hot dog was 95. So this is how much it is. Let's eat. I wasn't planning on coming to this market, so I put the location of where I am right here, so you can come here too. Let's go to the next destination. It might rain. It's not scheduled to rain, but it feels like it's gonna rain, so let's see. There's a store there that just sells ducks. How many do they sell? How do they stay in business? For this candy store, giant frogs, eyeballs. I don't know what these are called, but you usually get them the small banana ones. The huge banana, look at those, we call them flumps. Big marshmallows, big strawberries. It looks like some old people just stumbled in there. They look very surprised. So when I say I'm on a budget today, you can definitely do it cheaper because you can just go to the supermarket and get some snacks, get some sandwiches. There's a lot of selection in the supermarkets here, but you know, I'm trying to experience Prague a little bit. That is the Astronomical Clock. Very, very famous here in Prague. Has the Roman numerals, it has the signs of the zodiac, and every hour there's a 42-second show. We're not going to see it right now because it's 2:15, but yeah, this whole area will be full every single hour. This is the old town square. If you saw my video yesterday, the Easter market was here, but now it's gone. Literally gone in a day. Big church up there. Huge square. You can get some food over here. Prague ham. So up there is the Church of Our Lady Before Tyne, or Twine. I'm gonna say Tyne. But this is also where they have the Christmas market. So Christmas time, it's gonna be so cold because Prague gets super cold in winter. But there'll also be a Christmas market right here. Do you collect stuff? Because I don't. And it's too late for me to start now. Like, when did magnets become a thing to collect? And shot glasses. Like, who decided to just start collecting shot glasses from different places? We are coming to a very significant building right here. Or two actually, two very significant buildings. A lot of history right here. So these two buildings right here, both very, very significant, both very, very famous. So this one, this is a music theater. And Mozart himself played here. How crazy is that? Mozart played here. And then this one, this is the first building of Charles University, where Albert Einstein was a professor for 1 year. How crazy is that? So Mozart and Einstein walked down this street. I just think that's crazy. I think that's mind-blowing to me. Two of the most famous people ever literally walked straight down here. They were walking around these streets. That's amazing to me. Crazy. Is that amazing to you? Like, to me, that's just mind-blowing that they literally walked down this street. To some people, it's like, yeah, it was so long ago, like, who cares? But to me, that's just, it's amazing. It's amazing because you hear so much about these people, and I don't know, like, in your mind, like, you don't feel like they're real people because it was so long ago, and it's yeah, but they were right here, literally just walking down this street. Mozart and Einstein. In terms of music today, because of course Mozart was a musician, a playwright, like, you know, he did so much, but what musicians today will still be remembered in 500 years time? No one. Do you really think that people will be talking about Justin Bieber or, you know, Ed Sheeran in 500 years time? Of course they won't, but the fact that people, you know, people still learn about Mozart, people still play his music. The only people I can think about is like the Beatles. Do you think the Beatles will be still talked about and still adored 500 years time? Maybe. Maybe. I think it's more realistic than like Justin Bieber or someone like that, because like the Beatles music, like it was back in the 60s and people still play the music. Another sweet shop everywhere. Right now I'm on my way to the Václav Platzen. Close enough. So that is the Museum of the Bohemian Kingdom. It showcases the history of Bohemia. I think we can go up there, so let's go. There is a subway station right here, museum. Can go inside. We are balling on a budget, so we're not going in today, but Yeah, nice view. It reminds me of Barcelona. I forget what the museum is. Art museum maybe in Barcelona, but there's a big stairs and then a nice view from there. That's Prague. Just standing here watching the traffic, watching the people walk by. Like life's just passing by. Everybody's living their own lives. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Like every single one of these people in the cars walking by has their own life, has their own problems. Everybody woke up today with their own plan. Maybe some people are going to come here one day for their whole life. Maybe some people drive past here every single day of their lives. It's crazy to me. I guess that's life, but yeah. Hope everyone has a good day. Be kind to everyone, be kind. This lady's waving at me. See, she's kind, she's kind. I like her. I like her. Love these flowers. They're so symmetrical. Cool. Can't wait for summer. Weather's gonna be better. Well, I can't really talk because today is cold, but yesterday was super nice. So hopefully we have more days like yesterday. I did see this thing online as well. I don't know what it means, but yeah, many people were taking a picture of it online, so there you go. Something to do with Bohemia. How's this advertising? Just put it on a car. How does that thing fit on the same road as that thing? Look how wide that is compared to that. That's so funny. Amazing. Hummer. Should we go down here? Looks pretty sketchy. How did they get the graffiti up there? Did they bring a ladder just to graffiti up there? I don't know, but welcome to the dungeons. This is Prague main station. Should we take a look inside? Let's check it out. Ooh, it's nice and warm in here. It's getting cold out there. So I took the bus from the airport to the city when I arrived, but I think I'm gonna take the train back. And this is the main train station. I was just saying it looks so old, but I just went downstairs. This is where everything is. Wow, Czech people are so kind. So I just went to the ticket office there, and I leave on Friday. Today's Wednesday, and I said I want to go to the airport on Friday. Is there a train or a bus? And they said, yeah, take the bus. The bus is the easiest one. So I said, okay, can I buy a ticket now? And she said, yeah. So it only cost me 100 quid, which is like $4 US, and she said I can use it anytime on Friday. It's amazing. From here you can get trains and buses to Poland, Slovakia, Germany. See, look at this. This is in Slovakia. I think this is in Germany. Budapest, this is Hungary. Amazing. Europe's amazing. So that was Prague main station. I have no idea where the bus station is, but I'll figure it out on Friday. I've done this before, so I've started making a video about something. Like today's supposed to be about Prague on a budget, so you don't care about my bus ticket to the airport on Friday, so sorry about that. But that's Prague station. It's beautiful. Not really. Just came into the supermarket just to show you that you can get donuts for 14 crowns. Get some croissants, get some bread. Really cheap. Croissants over here 10. So if you really want to ball on a budget, you can do it even cheaper than me. But the most important is you can get a beer, 15 crowns, 10 crowns. That's for one beer. I went in there to get some donuts and a coffee, and she gave me a free Easter bunny. Yay! My Airbnb is just across the street. Lidl's right there. Alright, so it's time to do dinner on a budget. Of course, the easy option, just go to the supermarket. Plenty of very cheap options. Of course, it's nice to have some of the local food. If you want to go to a Czech restaurant, you'll probably pay like US dollars, like 10 to 12 US dollars, which of course is still very cheap. But if we want to do things even cheaper, then I'm going to recommend 2 restaurants for you. So the first one is Burrito Loco. It's a Mexican burrito place. Very cheap, looks very delicious online. The other one where we're going to go now is called Baguette Boulevard, I think. But we're going to go there now. Here we are, Baguette Boulevard. Let's check it out. So I got the rib spaghetti. I paid 119, which is like $5 US, and to add a drink and fries, it would have been 209, which is like $9 US. So there you go, that was a budget day in Prague. But Ben, what about accommodation? You can find it. I got this room. This is an Airbnb. This was like $30 US a night, so you know, accommodation's cheap as well. You can do, of course, you can do things more cheap, you can do things more expensive. It's up to you how you want to live. There's no shame in doing stuff cheap. There's no shame in traveling and doing the bare minimum, because I saw the whole city today. Did I do much? No, I didn't do much, but I saw a lot of stuff. I still ate good food. Of course, you can spend so much if you want to, but if you don't want to, you don't have to do that. You know, to enjoy yourself, you don't have to spend a lot of money. I do think Prague is one of the cheapest capital cities in Europe. I don't think it's number one, because I can think of a few other capital cities that I've been to that have been cheaper than Prague, but it's still very, very, very cheap compared to, I mean, compared to London. It's ridiculous because London is so expensive, but compared to most of the capital cities in Europe, Prague is very, very cheap. So I'll definitely add Prague to your next travel. What do you think of this day? Did you have fun? I had so much fun today, and Prague's a great place. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I completely forgot to tell you how much I spent today. This is how much, I'll add it up later, but this is how much I spent today. The only thing I paid for today was food, so everything else was free. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.